At the beginning of the film, we see a car driver whose vehicle is hit by a deer. The deer appears to have died, but then something strange happens. It arises and its eyes seem abnormal. On the other hand, we meet Seok-woo, the manager of a very big firm. He had recently gone through a divorce, which left him unable to properly care for his daughter. The next day was his daughter's birthday, and she asked her father to take her to her mother, who lived in Busan. He agrees, and both father and daughter board a train to Busan. The train is filled with many other passengers, including a working-class husband named Sang-hwa, his pregnant wife Sung-kyung, and a high school basketball team. As the train departs, a girl with an injured foot gets on board. Soon, she turns into a zombie and bites a train attendant, who also becomes a zombie, and the virus begins to spread rapidly. Many passengers on the train become infected, while others move to a different compartment to escape the virus. These passengers manage to stay safe as the zombie infection does not reach them. The news broadcast on the train reveals that the virus has spread across the entire country and most people have fallen victim to it. When the train arrives at a station, everyone rushes toward the city. However, they soon discover that the zombie infection has spread widely. In a panic, they retreat to the safety of the train and decide to sit in separate compartments. The train driver decides to head toward Busan, having been informed that the virus has not yet reached the city. Seok-woo, Sang-hwa, and Young-gook meet other passengers while navigating through the train. All 6 of them attempt to reach the first compartment, but they must pass through many zombies. Some passengers are already in the first compartment, safe from the infection. However, when they reach it, a selfish O refuses to let them in, believing they might be infected. He incites the other passengers, who agree not to let them enter. During the struggle, Sang-hwa and Kim-jin sacrifice their lives to the zombies to give the others a chance to open the door and reach safety. When they finally enter, the O isolates all 4 of them, fearing they might be infected and could spread the virus to others. One of the passengers, a woman upset that her sister-in-law had turned into a zombie, deliberately opens the door to the infected compartment. Chaos ensues as zombies flood in, killing many of the remaining passengers. Only those isolated in the chamber survive: Seok-woo, Swan, and Seong. Meanwhile, the O and a train attendant hide in a restroom to save themselves. Later, the train's path is blocked by a closed rail. As the train stops, the remaining passengers disembark to find another train, but they become separated in the process. The O, driven by greed, drags the attendant toward the zombies to save himself, resulting in the attendant's death while the O survives. However, the O is bitten by a zombie and soon turns into one himself. As a zombie, Yeon-suk attacks the remaining survivors. Seok-woo fights him but is injured and realizes he will soon turn into a zombie. He locks his daughter and Seong safely in the engine room and before leaving says his final words to his daughter. Knowing he will soon turn, Seok-woo jumps from the train. As he dies, he gets emotional, remembering carrying his daughter in his arms during her childhood. Finally, the train reaches Busan. The only survivors, Suwon and Seong, proceed further and encounter soldiers who are guarding the borders from zombies. Mistaking them for zombies, the soldiers are about to shoot, but they hear Suwon singing. Realizing they are not zombies but real human survivors, the soldiers lower their weapons. Suwon sings the same song she had wanted to sing for her father, now doing so in his honor after his death. The movie ends here.